Hello, hello. As always, our first announcement is dun, 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 dun.
Reading logs.
Good. Reading logs. There is a two-part announcement to the first announcement, and that is that over half y'all, actually about 3/4 y'all, did not do your reading log from last week. That's still for a grade. So some of you guys have some work to catch up on in reading logs. I only had 3 of you turn in your actually that's 1/7. 1/7 of you turned in your reading logs from last week. You were still expected to be reading last week. Make sure you get that done. I'm going to show a bit of grace as it was a holiday weekend and give you some extra time to complete it, but I will be grading last week's reading log, so get it done. You have your new reading log today, November 30th through December 7th. That is this week to next Monday. That reading log is up and ready for you to begin working on. Okay, so announcement number 1, reading logs. Announcement number 2 is for us to go over what you should have completed for the day. So if you allow me to share my screen again, today we had 5, count them, 5 activities that you should have completed. We started this morning with our second steps lesson, where you looked at a mindfulness activity and reflected on the way that your emotions changed. In your response, you should have told me how you feel after completing the exercise. Activity number 2 is our reading lesson for the day. We looked at context clues for the first time. We looked at a goofy book called Henry P. Bologna, and you were to tell me what the nonsense words inside of there meant. Okay, so you should have looked at the context clues assignment, told me what those words meant. Assignment number 3 was the notice of your reading log. When you complete your reading log, you need to upload a screenshot. Here's a beautiful example. Look at Leah's screenshot right here. Boom. There's her reading log for this week. We got another one with Oscar right here. Boom. Look, it's this week's reading log, and it has been done right there. He's got his 2 sentences there. All right, so that's what you need to do for your reading log assignment. Assignment number 4 was working on multiplication and division. We had some slides we completed together. The rest of the slides were for you to complete independently. The last assignment is, as always, your DMR. You should have completed your DMR and then either taken a screenshot, as Aiden Hampton did, showing me that his work is done. There's the screenshot saying your response has been recorded. Or you could have told me what your score was by sending me a message saying I did it and telling me your score. So any of those are appropriate. Okay, so 5 assignments. Second steps, context clues, reading log, multiplication and division, DMR. Make sure you have turned in 5 assignments for the day. Third and final announcement is Christopher and several others of you asked where you can find out if you were right or wrong on your context clues. Inside of your folder under ELA, I have apparently not, oh, I'm in activities, that's why. In your journal, under ELA, I have uploaded the correct answers for your Henry P. Bologna context clues. So if you want to see if you were right, there are the correct answers for what these words in different languages actually mean. Okay, so again, you go to your journal, go to your folder for ELA, and there are the correct answers for Henry P. Bologna if you would like to check your work and see if you got it. Okay, all right. I lied. Let's go with a 4th announcement. Let's review our schedule. We just started out our day with that. I want to do it again. We have a couple differences in our schedule. The first big difference is that your Zoom time for the morning has been extended by 15 minutes. We will go until 9:45. Your break then is from 9:45 to 10, and at 10 o'clock, you should be working on your ELA assignments. Okay, you should be working on Seesaw, Lexia, and Mayan. Lunch is earlier by 30 minutes. That is another change. So from 10:45 to 12 is your lunch and your recess. From 12 to 12:45, you are back on Zoom for our STEM class. 12:45 to 1:35 is two things. The first thing is it's your work time to complete your STEM work. Second thing is it's office hours to log in if there are any assignments on which you need help. At 1:35, you have related arts. This week it's Miss Katowitz. I saw a lot of you went there today. Good job. And finally, as you know, right now we are in our Zoom announcements. So we'll log back in to say bye to each other. And then you have time at the end of the day to work on your homework. Okay. So remember that schedule is posted in several places, the same places it's always been. I just updated the new times. All right, folks, I love you. I will see you later.